afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo at Parkway RV Center. Guys, I got a very rare Class C motorhome we're going to review today. The most rarest type of Class C to find used. In fact, there's only one other 1829H on RV Trader, and it's $15,000 more. And that is a Outlaw toy hauler. This is a 2018 Thor Outlaw 29H. Class C toy hauler. Has a slide out, only 10,000 miles. It is a 2-owner coach. We took this in on trade from a customer of ours who's done business with us a long time. She's bought several over the past 20 plus years. And she bought this from us about 2 or 3 years ago. And I know the history of this RV since the day it was new. Original owners bought this unit at Ripoff World, paid $130,000 plus back in 18 for it. And the only reason they bought it is because one of them was in a wheelchair. Well, it's because they were going to use a ramp door for a wheelchair ramp, which actually makes a lot of sense with a toy hauler. But he was a bigger guy, and the problem is he wasn't really that comfortable on the inside. It was too cramped for him. So they winded up selling it to us back in I don't know, it was about a year and a half old with 3,000 miles. And of course, we had it, sold it right away to the previous owners, who she's drove it about 7,000 miles in the last couple of years, and here it is. I mean, this is a deal, guys. I couldn't go to the auction and buy it for what I'm selling it for. I couldn't buy it from another dealer for what I'm selling it for. I'm selling this 2018 Thor Outlaw 29H with leveling jacks. Very expensive upgrade. That was several $1,000s extra when it was new. $479.9. And I want you to get on every website you can, guys. Compare prices. NADA on this thing is actually $101,000, and I didn't add for any options, including the jacks. All I did was put the miles and what it was, and it was over $100,000 NADA retail. I'll flash that up. And by the way, NADA has got an 18 Thor Outlaw. It's a 29J instead of a 29H, but it's exactly the same thing. It's probably a misprint. Hang on one second. And you can see, guys, this one will be gone by the end of the day. Well, I'd be very surprised if it's still available 24 hours from now. Of course, I know not everybody's looking for a toy hauler, but you're not going to find one nicer than this used in a Class C. Let's look around it, guys. Got, of course, the HD Max. Got an outside television. It's got a patio awning, power with LED light strips. Got the generator run. Generator's only got 280 hours on it. And it's powering everything inside. It's got the back porch kit on the rear ramp door. Sorry, I got a car parked back here. But it does have, and this is also a ramp, and it's also a porch with the safety rails. It's got the spotlights. It's got a optional awning that cranks out over this back area. Perfect place for a barbecue grill, some chairs. If you've got pets, kids you're worried about, want them to get a little fresh air, there you go, guys. Four kW Onan generator, 280 hours running right now, powering everything inside. Does have the tankless instant hot water heater, so you push a button, you got hot water within seconds. And you literally got virtually unlimited hot water. And you can adjust the temperature. It's got a digital thermostat. Tires original, just got 10,000 miles on them. I mean, oh, I got a low gas light on. That's the only way I got to put some gas in it. 10,163.1 miles, no check engine lights, backup camera. I mean, just seats look great. It's only got really one flaw in it, and I'll show you when we go inside. Built on a E450 chassis, and it's a 1.5 tons with a 6.8 Triton V10. It does have 362 horsepower, 457 pound-feet of torque. Got the Torqueshift transmission, which is Ford's version of an Allison. And according to factory specs, and I say this with caution, especially on a toy hauler, it's got on paper the hitch is rated for 8,000 pounds. Does that mean you can put 2,000 pounds in the garage bay and put 8,000 pound trailer behind this RV? No. Pay attention to your GVWR and your GWCR. I probably wouldn't go much more than 5,000 to 6,000 pounds, honestly, me. But if you buy it, it's your RV, you do what you want to with it. But tow capacities can be sometimes slightly exaggerated by the RV manufacturers. Let's look inside. Does have a 1,000-watt inverter as well as a generator. There's no excuses for the inside, guys. This is a nice unit. It's clean. I mean, you've got a slide out right here. You got your tower power. Sofa looks great. Furniture looks great. No smoke or pet odors. You look up here, you got a large TV that comes out on a swivel mount. This makes a full-size bed. A full to queen-size bed. You're going to use queen-size sheets for it. You do have a safety net that goes right here. Keep kids from rolling off of it, or adults. It's been many years since I've rolled off a Class C bed when I was a kid. I'd hate to do it now in my 40s. Ooh, that'd be rough. We do have a table that sets up right here. It's in the back. I mean, guys, up here, everything looks great. 7-foot tall ceilings. You do have ducted roof air, 13,500 BTU ducted roof air, which does a fantastic job cooling this area off. Works. Refrigerator. Clean. It's cold. No issues there. Pantry. Little extra storage. Does have a furnace. Look over here, guys. Of course, you got your LCI electronic leveling jacks, which is a very, very nice option to have. 281.3 hours on the generator. You do have your touch screen remote, so from this right here, you can turn your lights on, put your slide outs out, jacks out, awning out, all that. 0000 is the code. Water pump. You do have the tank heaters on here, so you have 4 Seasons camping. In fact, I may go ahead and cut that AC on. Fantastic vent fan in case you burn something. Microwave, convection oven. And knock the handle off. No big deal. You do have a single basin sink. I'll put that back on for you. I slammed it too hard. There's your tower power where you got some AC outlets and some USB plug-ins. Air's already cooling off. Bathroom area, stand-up shower, skylight, everything looks good. China RV toilet, stainless steel sink, medicine cabinet. Pretty nice. Closet space right here on each side. Build sheet. And of course, the star of the show, the garage bay. Now guys, y'all know a toy hauler does not have a stationary bed besides a cab over bed. So that being said, keep that in mind. You do have your cab over bed, you have your sofa bed, you have your 2 couches back here that make one big bed. And I'm going to show you the only defect that I found so far. And you can see you got your TV back here. You've got a little window unit AC, just a little 5,000 BTU kicker air that works. That they set something hot on this couch, and it burnt the couch right there. And about 1 foot long, a few inches wide. Not flaking, but you know, I'm selling it with that. That's a cosmetic flaw, guys. I'm not going to replace that couch for that. Other than that, it looks great. Other couch looks great. I've got them kind of displayed. They fold down flat, make one big bed. There's your table for the front. and they fold up here on the side. This is what I like about a Toyhauler, guys. It's got something that other Class C's do not have, and that is versatility. You're not stuck with one fixed floor plan, like a bedroom in the back. Of course, you can always use it as a toy hauler like it was designed for. You've got D-rings, you've got the diamond shield plating around the bottom of the floor to protect the walls. You can use it like the original owners used it for, was for a wheelchair ramp. Pretty day like this, open it up, let some fresh air in. You can use this for a second bedroom, a lounge area, take the couches out. You know, a lot of full-time RVers now are buying toy haulers, because one of the hardest things to do when you go from a sticks and bricks home to an RV full-time is storing all your stuff from your home. Well, I don't think you can carry everything in here, but you've got your own built-in 8x10 garage bay to keep your stuff in. A lot of people are doing work from their RV. You can put your own individual office back here and have it completely separate from the rest of the RV. And hobby shops, she shed, man cave, family room. Enjoy the outdoors, bring the outdoors in. Pretty day like this, you can lower this down, and you've got your screen to keep the bugs out. You've got your awning that can set up over the garage bay or over the deck right there. So really cool. Got a dovetail in the rubberized flooring. You can just do so much with this space, guys. You're not limited to one particular purpose. And to me, that there makes a toy hauler makes so much more sense once you get past the notion that you have to have a stationary bed, guys. I've got a motorhome myself, guys, and I don't have a stationary bed in mine, and I'd rather have the room, because you only sleep, what, 6 to 8 hours a night, a day? You use a living room a lot more, you use a living space for a lot more than a bed area. So it only makes sense. I'd rather have more living space and just make the bed out every night. It's no big deal, or climb up in the cab over. It's got the little stainless steel storage tray right there. Just a neat motorhome, guys, and it's a heck of a deal. I mean, my gosh, guys, anytime you can buy something for over $20,000 back of average retail with 10,000 miles, and this isn't something that you can just go look at 10 of them in your area used. I mean, this is something that, like I said, there's only one other 1829H on RV Trader. It's $95,000, and it's got almost 3 times the miles. Or you can buy this one with 10,000 miles for $79.9, guys. You know, you saw the NADA. You look up every website you want to. It's the lowest price 29H in the country, period. Even older ones, like 17 models, are bringing 20 grand more than this 2018. I mean, it's a heck of a deal, guys. It really is. Got title in-house. You don't have to worry about none of that. It's clear title. No wrecked or anything like that. Like I said, it's just one of those RVs that you just run across every once in a blue moon that you don't probably never run across again. I seriously doubt I'll ever have another Class C toy hauler for this price in this good a condition again. So 2018 Outlaw 29H, jacks, inverter, back porch, 10x8 garage space. Let's see, this thing sleeps 2, 4, 6, and I've got it for $79.9, guys. And I know the people that had this thing, that's used it for the last 2 or 3 years. She's a very experienced RVer. She's probably owned 7 or 8 RVs. I seriously doubt she's going to own something like this and not have everything working. So, and you can come, of course, inspect it for yourself. If you want to hire a third-party inspector, that's absolutely fine too. They're going to pass it with flying colors. And I try to point out the good and the bad, guys, and that sofa's the only spot that I see that you would call bad. And honestly, that wouldn't bother me at all. Put a cover over it or just keep it like it is. It's not going to get any worse. Well, unless you put something else hot on there, it probably will, like a hot pan or something. I don't know if they were grilling, they put something on there or what, but... And I do like it's got the spray-in bed liner material for the floor of the deck and the ramp door, so not only is it more traction, but it also is going to help resist water and stuff like that if you accidentally leave this out when it rains. But anyway, guys, $79.9 while it lasts. If you are interested in it, give us a call at 706-965-7929. I highly recommend you leave a deposit on it, because there's no way you can lose on this one, guys. You're buying it for what it'll be worth 1 to 2 years from now in the current condition. I mean, you really, I mean, versus going out and, of course, you know, this was 130 grand new back in 18. 2022 model's closer to 200 now, if you can even get one. So, I mean, comparing prices used to new back then to new now, it's a no-brainer, guys. It'll do everything a brand new one will do for the fraction of the cost. Come out and take a look at it, do your own inspection, guys, see what works, what doesn't. I mean, we guarantee all the major stuff like the refrigerator slide out, roof airs, generator and all that, and the running and driving. But like I said, I seriously doubt anything's wrong with it. So besides that couch, and I'll snap that microwave handle back in for you. Mine does the same thing. You can't slam the door like that. I should know better. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And call before coming to look to make sure it's available. We do have financing with approved credit and down payment. We offer nationwide delivery for $1.50 a loaded mile. If you are interested in it, like I said, call before coming to look, but I would really highly recommend, because this isn't something that I get every day. This isn't something you can find anywhere else in the country for this price. And because of those two things, I'd recommend leaving a deposit on it, because it's going to take you, because you're going to see everything that I've showed you as soon as you step in it. It's going to take you 30 seconds to say yes once you step in it. And the value's there. There's not another one for a lower price out there. It's got not one with lower miles out there. I mean, it's checking all the boxes. You know, the only way you're going to get one nicer than this is to go buy a brand new one and spend more than twice as price on it. But thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And stay tuned for some more videos. I've actually gotten in some really nice Class C, some smaller ones too. I'm going to try to film later. I don't know why I'm in a Class C mood today, and this one just kind of kicked it off. But stay tuned for some more videos, and thank you again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. And do me a favor, if you don't care, smash me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, RV's a Big Bow, if you hadn't already. Comment, share on social media. Feel free to, if you're on Facebook, go to my Facebook page, RV's a Big Bow. Smash it a like. You can actually message me there. I'm not in sales, but I don't mind answering questions and directing you and giving you advice and things like that, guys. I've been in this for 25 years. Unlike other RV reviewers on there, I'm actually an RV owner and have been for several different RVs over the past 25 plus years. I've owned a little bit of everything. I work on a lot of my own stuff. I've been a transporter, I've been in sales, I've been a buyer, I've been on both sides of that desk. I've been service manager, finance manager. Guys, I know all the tricks. I can save you a lot of money. You know, I don't charge fees. We're not like Rip Off World, all these other places that add dock fees and prep fees and happy camper fees and all that good junk, guys. It's $79.9, haggle free, firm. Doesn't matter how you pay for it, how far you come, that's the price. It can be cash, trade, finance, or a combination of the three. We can go through your bank, you can go through ours, your choice. We have nationwide delivery. It's about the only thing we charge extra for. It's $1.50 a loaded mile one way, which is a bargain with current gas prices. And we take trade-ins. 54 years family owned and operated, guys. Parkway RV Center has been here for 3 generations. Always been here for you, always going to be. We sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year because of deals just like this. Any other dealer in the country would have this thing priced for $99.9. Any dealer in the country, $99.9 for this same motorhome. I've got for $79.9. I guarantee it. I'd stake, you know, they go by book. They don't go by what they paid for it. We go by what we have in it when we price something, not what it's worth. So when we get a good deal like this, trade for a good deal, we sell a good deal. And that's just the way we are, guys. we pass the savings along. I mean, we want you to be able to come back to us in a couple of years like the owner of this one did, and have enough equity that they can trade it without being upside down. And we want that for everybody, guys. You know, these other big dealers, they don't care if you ever come back. All they care about is maximizing profits while you're there. That's why the prices are so much higher than ours. I mean, I was watching another YouTuber that reviews RVs, that mostly does new ones, and, well, you know Matt. And I was looking at his used prices on one he did down the road in south of Atlanta at another RV dealership. Those prices were absolutely ridiculous, guys. I mean, it's just stupid. I've sold the same RVs they were advertising for 100 grand for 60 and 70 grand. I mean, just absolutely stupid prices. And people pay it. I don't get it. Plus the fees and the upsells. You know, we don't try to shove an extended warranty down your throat, gap insurance, tire and wheel packages, roadside assistance, and all that stuff. But most of that stuff's not worth the paper it's written on. Most of those companies spend more money trying to get out of paying a claim than they do actually paying a claim, and I've got first-hand experience with that. To the point I don't even offer them anymore. They're a waste of money. And the only reason the big dealers have got everybody brainwashed, oh, if you got to buy an RV, you got to have roadside assistance, you got to have gap insurance. Well, if you're buying something for 20-something grand under the back of a book, what in the world do you need gap insurance for? Or you need extended warranty. Guys, those extended warranties, unless it's factory, is not worth a flip. The reason they got everybody brainwashed is because they've got it marked up 4 times dealer cost, or picking up an extra $10,000 or $12,000 on the upsell. So of course they're going to cram it all down your throat, make you feel like you have to buy it, or you're a bad RV owner, but you're not. You're a good one if you say no to them. And not worth the paper they're written on, guys. Yeah, especially roadside assistance. When I started transporting RVs, I had it, and never again. Honestly, it left me stranded on the road for 12 hours because of roadside assistance. Couldn't find somebody that would work on an RV and take the reduced rate they were willing to pay to help me out. So I learned a long time ago, if I break down in an RV or blow out or whatever the problem might be, I get my smartphone out, a piece of paper and a pen, start looking up local garages, tow companies, tire stores, tell them what I need, what's going on, and if they say no, they don't work on it, so do you recommend somebody locally that can? They give me somebody's number, I call them, I keep the process going, I'm back on the road in an hour, and I tell them, hey, I got cash money, I don't need a receipt. Oh, they love that. That's music, because most of these independent shops will not work with warranties or roadside assistance because they don't want to jump through all the hoops and wait for a check to come in the mail. So I pay them cash. I'm on the road in an hour, 2 hours versus 12 hours with roadside assistance. So just something to consider, guys, from my personal experience. All those upsells are nothing but just profit for the dealer. They're not a good service for the consumer. I can tell you that from personal experience, and from dealing with the warranty companies too. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.